New proposal to keep TikTok alive in the United States. If approved, it would allow the U.S. government to own a large stake in the popular app. That's right, the U.S. government. So Perplexity AI, that's a company that specializes in artificial intelligence software. They submitted the proposal to TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, last week. The proposal is getting attention because of the unique way it's structured. But is it viable?
This is a really, really complicated structure. And by the way, this would just be for the U.S. operations of TikTok. So the global operations would continue to operate separately. This new company would be created entirely. So it's called a new co in mergers and acquisitions. ByteDance would actually retain those investors, would retain a piece of the pie, and then you would get the money for the merger by bringing in a number of third-party investors. You hit on, though, this is really interesting because the U.S. government would take 50% in the future when the company would go public. Now, there is precedent for the U.S. government to own a public company, so think Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, but this is raising a lot of concerns about would they have an operational say, would they have a say in the strategy of it, especially when TikTok is a free speech platform.
I'm confused on how this satisfies the national security concerns that led Congress to put this restriction on TikTok in the first place. If the federal government owns half of it, but the Chinese-based ByteDance owns the other half, how does that solve the problem?
I'm actually with you. I am very interested to see how the president would react to the fact that ByteDance investors would still have a stake in this. The interesting thing here, though, is that this wouldn't be for the algorithm. And that was actually really at the heart of the concerns. So this new company would have to build an entirely new algorithm from scratch. I can emphasize enough how hard that would be to do. A lot of social media companies have tried and failed to do something
like that. And that's the whole thing about TikTok is the algorithm that makes it so popular. So TikTok might have different ownership, but they would have to recreate, if they can. It would
be so difficult.
The
nobody's
secret
been
sauce.
able to.
And right.
Really good secret sauce.
Lots of smart people have tried. So you say that this deal doesn't really make business sense.
Yeah, so the price tag for this merger that's being reported by CNBC is $50 billion. That is way too much. And just for context, Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion. The company had a user base of 200 million. TikTok US has 170 million, and we would be paying more for this. You're not getting the algorithm. The company's not profitable. You're just getting the US operation. So $50 billion.
The company's not profitable?
Yes, TikTok is not profitable right now. ByteDance is, but TikTok isn't. So you're just getting a user base and a brand for $50 billion. In my humble opinion, it's too much.